This is new for me, so congratulations, Gemini. Gemini monthly horoscope. These readings take forever to load, so I'm going to do them live. My favorite reader does them live. I do lives all the time now, so Gemini. Here is your monthly outlook for the month of May 2024. This is for placement Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Be sure to take what fits, throw out the rest. Cross watchers, switch that energy as needed. Gemini placements. We're going to take a look at a Celtic cross for Gemini. We're going to see what's coming in for the energy of love. If I read for singles, then I will pick up and read another spread for couples. If I read for couples, hello. If I read for couples, then I will run an extra spread for singles. So whatever energy I pick up in the Celtic, I will do the opposite in the following read, and then both are going to get Oracle. Diana, I'm doing a Gemini monthly reading. Do you have Gemini in your chart? This is for the month of May. For the merry, merry month of May. You are a Gemini. Are you right on time or what? Is this Kismet? Gemini. Gemini sun. Here we go. Okay. Energy of love. Are you coupled? Are you single? Kismet. This is fantastic. I love this for you. This is a new thing for me. I've only done the other lives, but I need to I don't want to wait a whole day for it to upload. So here we go, Gemini. No contact. Okay. That would be person. Okay. Let's look at Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Cross watchers, switch that energy as needed. Whew. Okay, here we go. Gemini. We're gonna look at the Celtic cross for Geminis. Doing things differently. Gonna like sift around until I feel comfortable. But this feels good. All right, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's that U position for Gemini? Wow. There you are. Here's a Hermit in reverse. So the Hermit's sitting down here in reverse. That is extreme isolation. You are feeling alone, 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 alone. Eight of Cups, Three of Swords, Hermit reversed. When the Hermit is in the upright, that is by choice. When it is in the reverse, it was not your decision. And it is something that you are kind of settling into, and it's almost like a realization of this might actually be done. Okay. So this is a perfect opportunity for lessons, though. When you are sitting in isolation, these are fantastic opportunities for you to kind of be alone with yourself, to really detach from those energies, to do that inner work. Tower card. Out of your control. This was inevitable. When the tower comes out, this is energy of you both probably tried to keep this together, but universe had other plans. Okay. And try as you might, if you sit there and you put as much effort into this and there's little things that keep pushing you and pushing you and pushing you to tolerate and adjust for and compromise with, then if it gets to be to a point to where it's not supposed to be, because these are moments that are pushing you out of a situation, universe will come in and do it for you. Okay, with that tower comes out. What crosses or complements Gemini? What crosses or complements? The Empress is coming out sideways, which is a little bit of insecurity, but it's a want for this to be, um, you know, a time for that. You're wanting exactly that, but there's this, it's a shift. It's a shift. It's swaying into that momentum because the 3 is like right on the edge of either one. This is a shift for me. when they come out sideways in this manner. Okay. Welcome in. All are welcome. Hi, Mabel. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you're starting to get to that point where you're looking for the next. This is that coming out of. This is exactly what that is. This is a fantastic compliment to the Empress sideways whenever we are, releasing the pain and kind of moving into a more focused, a more self-centered, not self-centered, but a more self and central focus, not self-centered. Verbiage is funny, isn't it, Gemini? Mhm. Se- Seven of Pentacles is this work. That's that work, and this is that patience that it's taking for you to kind of figure out what those next moves are. If not this, then what? Hmm. What is the best that can be achieved? I mean, give me something super sunny and optimistic because it is what we make it, right? So give me something super sunny and optimistic, doing the hard work. I mean, super sunny and optimistic. This is the Nine of Pentacles, pre-Empress energy, moving back into your power, claiming your power back, taking your power back, right? And moving into this energy of doing that work over time to put your standards up there, because between the seven and the nine is the Eight of Pentacles, about learning, dedication, committing yourself to. Oh, I was like, who? I felt like there was a pentacle on the bottom. I hadn't even looked at it yet. It's the Ace of Pentacles, right? Getting into that momentum of beginning again. And look, the Ace of Pentacles goes to the pre-Empress because that is a union here of what? Security. Ten of Pentacles. Security. Magician, manifesting, okay, manifesting, getting back in there, doing the work to figure out what did you learn? What did you learn in this situation and how can you apply it moving forward to have better success, to not repeat cycles is the most important thing in the entire world, but that's about figuring it out. And the pentacles are about work. And these are not, I always say this, pentacles are not a light switch. We can't just flick off and flick on. It's not that easy. That is the unfortunate thing of the human emotion. Try as we might to put them away and refuse them and logic them away and busy ourselves to ignore them, they're not going anywhere. And if you bury them too long, they come out no matter what. There she is, Miss Emotion herself. Miss Emotion. This is like Miss Emotion at the Miss Universe pageant. Queen of Cups. Miss Emotion herself. Cancer energy. Hello. All right. Cute. That's the best that can be achieved. It's good. It's good. Means that you're not shy to the work that it takes for you to raise up your vibration to bring in what is meant for you. You're joking me, Cancer showed up. Give me a chariot. Oh, there is the King of Swords. Hush. Stop. Shh. Okay. There we go. All right. We're going to do the foundation. What is the reason? This magician just wants to be apart. And the Queen of Cups. And the Six of Cups for healing, 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 healing. Job one. Job number one before moving into any new connection is to heal and detach from previous connections. Otherwise, you carry this energy into new connections. You carry this energy with you. You have to do the work. You have to do that inner work to be able to detach. Strong healing for past energy. Manifest it. Yeah, this is all healing. This is all healing through a very self-nurturing over all else type of approach, where this is super independent right here. When the Nine of Pentacles is in there, this is somebody who is like very high value. Yeah, very high value. We've got the Judgment card back here. I'm taking all three. Taking all three. Okay, here we go. Past. We're going to look at the past. What's that past energy for Gemini? Past energy for, what are you doing? Are you trying to, Gemini? I see a Gemini symbol. That's funny. The Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords was trying to come out, but I'm like, no, we're not going to overthink on this. We're going to release it, right? We're going to see if that Eight of Swords comes out. What's that past energy for Gemini? Not overthinking. You stinker. Okay, fine. My guide said, no, ma'am. This is important that we talk about the healing, the focus on looking at honestly how you really do invest a lot of energy. There goes my ear, into the unnecessary. Okay. I was just releasing a pre-recorded reading today, actually, about overthinking. And I've recently experienced something about overthinking. I am also air sign heavy in my chart. So I'm part of the team. I'm part of the team where, we put a lot of effort into thinking about a situation. And, if we don't have information, we'll just go ahead and fill in the blanks over logic and reason, the deductive examples of what we've been through, and it must be this, and we're going to logic the answer into a stress prison, a stress prison of our own making, without proof, without evidence, without tangibility. There's nothing you can do about the past. There's nothing you can do about the future. And it's about honestly and clearly looking at this and healing that part of yourself, really truly healing that part of yourself so that you can be really grateful for the present moment and start to build on this present moment, the security of building from there. Look at this. I mean, we've got pentacle, 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 pentacle. This is pulling you out of your air-like thinking and getting you more grounded. You see? Queen of overthinking. High five. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Let's do more of that, shall we? Is that not the most frustrating form of energy spending that you have? Is it not the most frustrating form of energy spending that we have is where we choose to spend our attention, where you pay your attention, right? Your time is currency. Currency is valuable. Where are you paying attention, right? In your memory, which isn't there, your imagination, which doesn't exist, the future which hasn't happened yet. Hmm. What about now? What about this right now, this moment here, right? To create the abundance that you're trying to build, taking that power back from outside of self and putting it back inside of self. Okay. Tell me about the future, the most important. Let's look ahead. Ah. I'm not gonna, but look, healing, gosh darn it. You freaking heal, star card. Aquarius. Hi, me again. Okay. Give me the future. Give me the future. Oh, oh, oh. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. An awakening. A major decision to awaken away from the way you used to do things to a new way of doing things, and then applying these new things to future situations, right? Not even worrying about those future situations, because everything you learn right now about what you went through is going to apply to that, and it's going to help you with that. So take this opportunity right now to work on self so that you are prepared for that, and take that history and use it as lessons, as these are ways for you to culminate the security that you're looking for by truly looking at how you restricted yourself in the past. I mean, draining. Yes. End it. End the thinking. End it now. This is chaotic energy that leads to nothing. Chaotic energy that leads to nothing. It's exhaustion. This is A dead end. It goes nowhere. Nowhere. You know what's funny is this just like flipped out. I got a 10 sitting right here, and I got a 20 in your future. It's like double it and shut it down. Just shut it down. Wow. Okay. I want to do hello, self-love. Yes. So self-love equals all love. There you are, Gemini, showing up to your own reading. I gotta tell you, I was just about to shuffle and they go, nope, run it out. Zoop, run it out. They go, skirt, stop, don't get back here. So we have the pull for self love. Gemini, love thyself. Love thyself. Your focus needs to be completely and totally only on the big picture, which is you. It's not about them and them and them and them and that and this and then and what if and wherein and why don't they and all that stuff. This needs to be towards decisiveness. This king of wands is somebody who takes charge of what they can control. They take charge of what they can control, and you can take all that assertion that you're putting towards everything that is not giving to you and put it into what you can control, which is self, what you're doing, what you're willing to accept, what you're willing to not accept, what you're learning, where your energy is spent. Hmm. There goes my eye. I am all that I need. Yeah. You need it, and it's okay to hang out here for a while. It's okay while you gain new perspective about getting secure. I can't tell you how happy I am to see all this. Like, really, it's really good major arcana with a lot of court cards about just kind of sitting, and then pentacles doing the work, and it's going to pan out to some very optimistic, positive outcomes. Nothing wrong with any of this sitting and doing the work, assigning yourself time to do the work. Another 10. Wheel of Fortune. Looks good. This is your destiny to focus on self. Self first, then out. Okay. Cute. I will run some Oracle before I go to the people in a connection. People currently in a connection going through something. We'll see what's going on there. This feels like a no contact or a single person's or a no contact. So that's what this feels like. This is a redirection back to self. Cute. Okay. I am trying to. And since we focus on ourselves, we're going to look at the mind oracle. Sometimes I clarify, but that was pretty clear. Okay. I love the affirmation though. I'm just. Okay. Good deal. We're gonna look at the mind oracle real quick to close out that reading. Feels like single. Your cards have been saying the same. Apology. Your cards have been saying the same. There's your affirmation again. So thank you for confirming. The phone just confirmed again. Confirm, confirm, confirm. It all starts there anyway. What else can I let Gemini know? Gemini singles, separated, singles, no contact. Manifest again, manifest. This is just going to go ahead and repeat everything I just said. Watch. Watch. Pivot. And look, focus at the bottom, focus at the bottom, manifest. So this period right now is about you focusing on what you do want to create. Stop looking at what you did wrong. Stop looking at what you were recreating over and over again. Stop looking at yourself from a lack mentality, because what you're thinking and feeling is happening around you, right? So you're always manifesting, whether you're aware of it or not. Manifesting is based on your thoughts, and you're being asked to manifest consciously through positive thinking. So you'll attract into your life exactly what you're wanting. Positive thinking. Yeah, and it's easy, 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 easy to go into that negative space because negativity is it's addictive. It's comforting sometimes when you need to go there, but it's important to not stay there. It's important to not stay there. You absolutely have the right to experience those feelings, but it's important to not stay there. Experience them, move through them, and then release. Pivot. Who else is getting I always get Ross. Every time I see this card, I get Ross from Friends. Dang you, TV. You ruined my brain. They're right. They're right. TV will rot your brain. Sometimes when things aren't falling into place after trying and trying, it's time to ask yourself if pivoting in some way would be a good idea so that your life can flow more easily and effortlessly. How could you pivot even just a little bit? Just a little bit of pivots would shift everything. You remember that scene? You hear him in your head? Me too. Okay, focus, focus. You're being asked to shift your focus away from what isn't working towards what is. I said that in the beginning of the reading. If not this, then what? If not this, then what? This is something my mom says all the time, and she's an air sign. Go figure, right? She is an air sign. Amazing. So focus. Mhm. You're being asked to shift your focus away from what isn't working towards what is, paying extra attention. And I said this, paying attention. Paying attention is like paying currency. Okay. And so where you place your focus is the first step towards creating an amazing life. Holy affirmations. And then you're being asked to change a part of yourself that no longer feels like the person you've become or are becoming. Change isn't always easy, but letting go of this outdated part of yourself will allow you to align with your true self. Okay. True self. So, a lot of times we will adapt and adjust so much that we kind of lose sight and focus of who we truly are at the core. And so by changing in a shift of this is asking you to really kind of re-examine how you may have gotten off balance. I'm thinking and kind of re-examine who you truly are and what you truly want. What you truly want, what you don't want, right? And this is how you're going to create that life that you're after. But not a moment after you shed those old energies and kind of change how you overthink. There's some overthinking happening here. Okay, single Geminis, we're going to do a quick spread for those in partnership so I can cover everybody. 'Cause I want to be fair. And then we will close the reading with Oracle for the couple. So we're going to move to the Light Seers because it's right there. Light Seers. Okay, so these are coupled up. We're going to do a quick little spread. My cat is asleep on the dashboard and he's dreaming. And he's got his foot on the blinds, and so he's waving the blinds while he's dreaming. Just dreaming. So cute. Okay, here we go. He's adorable. He's like doing this in his dreams with the blinds. And so there's like this light coming in and out. It's so cute. He's so funny. Okay. All right, here we go, Gems. Gems. Jimmy Gems. All right. If you're in a couple and you're having issue, this is for you. 7 of Swords. Got some lying happening. And there is consideration of somebody just completely giving up and walking away from this. 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands in the reverse, 7-7 out here. 77 is significant to anybody. July 7th, 1977. If you're seeing the numbers, 7-7. Sorry, I have a hair. Oh my God, that was terrible. That was the worst thing ever. Bye. So couple situation. So lies, deception, betrayal, giving up, letting go. Don't work too hard, Zan. Thanks for the love. Okay. All right. What else? What else? Yeah, you're thinking of just bailing on this whole thing. We got the Knight of Swords popping out. And you're getting really, really close to this. This is like just you're right there. You're right there. This is getting old. I feel like you could have been in there for a while. The Knight of Swords is somebody who has a bit of an investment. Okay. What else can I tell Gemini partners in situation? Okay. Yeah, the King of Pentacles with the World card is very fixed. It's looking really fixed towards, yep, moving on. You just kind of know something, there's got to be something better out there. Oh, what are we doing? 8 of Pentacles, reversing. Yep, letting go. Not really committed to this anymore. I think this lies, deception, yeah, it's been going on for quite some time. Here comes the 9 of Wands. The World card is fixed energy as well, so that means that somebody has deeply thought about this, closing out this cycle. Strength over the over the partnership. Yeah, having some bravery, having some confidence to address this over the regret and the need to walk away. To feel more secure by releasing the burden of this connection. Yeah, there's a lot of stress and ending it. Okay. Could be dealing with third-party connections, could be dealing with a kind of a party lifestyle that somebody maybe didn't sign up for, but there's definitely a need for somebody to move on from the conflict. It just keeps going. Just keeps going. Tell me about the 7 of Swords. I picked this deck up and it had the World with the 3 of Cups. There I go again. We have the World and recently 3 of Cups. Okay. Here we go again. Oh. And the Lovers is right underneath that, Gemini. Lovers right underneath that. Okay. 3 of Cups, Ace of Wands. Yeah, this feels... Yeah, there he is. I said this feels super cheaty or very toxic. And look who popped up. Okay, one more. Tell me about the 7 of Swords. Tell me about the 7 of Swords. Empress. Pre-Empress. Yep. Moving from a coupleship to singlehood. From the Empress to the Pre-Empress. This is somebody whose deception, lies were Deceptions and lies were pushing you to want to give up on this, to separate from this partnership. Tell me about the Seven of Wands reversed. Tell me about the Seven of Wands reversed. Ace of Wands. And there it is. Yep. Giving up. I had a feeling it wanted to be out here. I had a feeling. Okay. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. King of Cups. Head over heart. Yeah. Okay. So this is a difficult decision for somebody to do this, even though it feels very, very spontaneous and out of the blue. I do feel like there has been a long time coming. I just felt like this Knight of Swords was somebody who's kind of been in this a little bit longer than they should have. It's kind of what I'm feeling here. You kind of tolerated this a little bit longer than you should have. We've got the King of Cups just really keeping a very balanced, really balanced emotional outlook on the whole thing. Trying to keep a very balanced emotional look on things, even if they're not really able to see it from the other person's perspective or able to see a way forward. They're still remaining just as balanced as possible with their emotions and their mental state, no matter what's going on all around them, no matter what. This is just okay. All right. Yeah. The high priestess at the back here is like keeping it all inside. Tell me about the world card. We'll look at the world. Let's skip the King of Pentacles. Feels like a long time coming is what I think when I see the King of Pentacles. Long time coming. Hanged Man. Feels very final with the Four of Swords. Lots of thought went into this. There was a long time coming, like sitting in this energy, just like it'll change, it'll change, it'll change. You know, hoping it would change, trying to maybe do things differently to maybe like keep the peace. Tell me about the Three of Wands. Ah, Moon card. And yeah, don't give up hope. Okay, with the Moon card and the Three of Wands with the Ten of Cups. This is about like you kind of maybe feeling like maybe this just is, maybe just, happily ever after. Like there's no such thing as happily ever after. Don't do that. Don't do that because that's going to reverse manifest here. I just feel like you're going to create the situation that you want by thinking and feeling about it. Okay. You're absolutely allowed to have emotions and feelings while you detach from situations, while you are feeling sad, while you're feeling grief and despair. You're absolutely allowed these emotions, but it's important to move through them. It's important to kind of understand what's going on here about where true emotional fulfillment lies, and it does not lie outside of self. Right. And this is you kind of looking onward into the future, wondering what's in store for you coming up. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Ace of Swords. Giving up, kind of cutting this off and closing the cycle for good. Yeah, really closing the cycle, cutting it off, closing the cycle for good. Nine of Wands, please. Tell me about the Nine of Wands. Saw another, yeah, Seven of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Two of Cups. Two of Cups and the King of Cups are very, very similar in that they're both about balancing and they're both about chaos all around, but still maintaining and still keeping it together. Even though it feels like this next leap, just with the Nine of Wands out here, this is extreme. I want to say don't get jaded. Don't get jaded. Don't get scorned. I know it's easy. I know it's easy to kind of logic and lump and stuff, but it's very, very important to realize that these cycles that we go through are meant for lessons. These are lessons that you're meant to experience to help you to create a future based on what you've gone through. And now is the time to start kind of understanding what those are and to start figuring out what it is that you're supposed to learn how it's supposed to be applied in the future, and then start seeing the results from doing that work, right? And this is about you just kind of figuring out what those next moves are. With the sun card blaring at me right here. The sun is blaring at me here. Extreme healing. Extreme healing right now. Yeah, Queen of Wands, Three of Pentacles. This is just intense focus on you just doing the work. Even if you have to collaborate with possibly a counselor, a therapist, maybe work with somebody who's been through this before, a life coach, a spiritualist, psychologist, something here. This could be about you working with somebody to get the success and the results that you're looking for. There's the Hierophant. I have a strong feeling like there's a feeling and an urge for you to want to do this. Spirit is telling you to, yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about how it looks, how it feels, to get that extra help that you need, because it's not about what other people think. It's about what you need. Okay, it's about what you need and what you think. And there's many different avenues to healing and getting the security that you're looking for. Many different avenues. It's just the work about overcoming these obstacles, pointing in a direction and saying, I'm just going to focus on me. I'm just going to focus on healing. I'm just going to focus on learning about this. Maybe, focus on finding a counselor, a therapist, a life coach, a spiritual mentor, tarot readers. It doesn't have to be just one. It could be multiple that you trust. Something where you're kind of getting that guidance, that lift, that boost to help to give you the necessary push back into your power and away from your anxiety, your stress, the lack mentality, right? We need that kind of lift to lift our spirits up. And maybe we just kind of don't really, you know, maybe as some of you, not everybody has somebody that they can trust and talk to and turn to. But when you seek outside counsel and you start getting that outside help, it's about getting a non-biased opinion of somebody who is experienced, licensed, trusted. It's not a bad thing. It's really not a bad thing. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody says. You do you, boo boo. Whatever you need to do. And if you got to keep it to yourself, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. This is your journey. This is your decisions. This is your life. This is your life. Okay. All right. Oof. Whatever this lies and deception and betrayals and this toxic behavior that's going on, whatever that is, it's just a recipe for disaster. And I feel like it's just been a long time of tolerating this and going through this over and over again. And you are worth more. You just gotta know your worth. You gotta know your worth, not have these insecurities or feel like you just aren't getting something. Okay, we're going to look at some Oracle and close out the May Gemini reading. This is my first ever live stream zodiac reading. First ever. First ever. I didn't want to wait forever for it to load, so this is my alternative. I'll show you, internet. Take that. Okay. Oh, I have to keep my air on. I'm melting. No, I'll be all right. Okay, let's go to. We're gonna do the Love Oracle, the Beach Time Soul. Beach Time Soul Love Oracle. Okay, Beach Time Soul Love Oracle. Beach Time Soul Love Oracle for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? One time through this deck. Very good, butterfly. Very, very good. Relationship evolving, inner child healing. This is growth. We've got cassette out here. Replaying over and over in your head. Replaying all that outdated thinking. Healing. That heart with a key. Welcoming new love. Opening your heart. Getting it together. Okay, we've got wedding rings and boat. So this is about moving on and getting closure from some sort of a really deep connection. If it wasn't a marriage, it could have been a marriage-like connection of that deep soul union or the promise of eternal love. You know, you guys may have talked about getting married, something like that, but there's this pull away for you to open your heart to moving on to get closure to the situation. We do have Hammer with karmic relationship about rebuilding after a karmic, right? Letting go and loving self, getting these lessons, learning, applying that, and starting to work on things, starting to work on self. We've got kisses and palm tree after that, giving and receiving and falling in love with self over all else, because stability and solidarity derives from within first. If you are solid and secure from within, no one can come and shake that from you. No hurricane, right? When the hurricanes come through, what's left standing? Palm trees and ironically the trailer parks. Huh. So there's this want for you to kind of work on self, get to the core of your roots and really go deep on this healing journey. Falling in love with self over all else. Indeed. Okay, my beautiful Geminis. 41 looks good. Very good. All right, that was my first ever live zodiac reading. I like it. I'm a fan. I can do this. I can do this. I hope to see you all very soon. Check the description box if you're interested in getting a personal reading from me. And I will look for you guys on live streams. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss an opportunity to catch me live or to see one of my videos as they post when I'm energetically called, as I don't have a schedule yet. So until next time, take care, love, light, abundance, positive vibes. See you soon.